If you've got that itch to build something, but the whole learning to code thing is holding you back, this video is for you. We'll cover the essential tools you can use to build an AI app without code, and a bonus at the end of the video to give you an idea of how to use AI marketing to get customers. I'm the founder of Nocode MBA, a no-code learning platform where you can learn to build AI apps, websites, and automations from top experts all in one membership. Check out the link in the description to learn more. Later in the video, I'm going to share an idea that I think could be a really good AI app. Next, we're going to talk about the Nocode Toolkit to build an AI app. So let's break down the key pieces of your tech stack. First, we have the front-end marketing website. For this, I typically use Webflow. It's a no-code website builder that gives you complete design control. But if you don't know how to use Webflow and you need something up more quickly, you could use a tool like Card, which is a really simple no-code website builder. For the app itself, there are a few different options. You could use a tool like Flutter Flow, especially if you want to have a native mobile app that people will download in the App Store. But I really like using Bubble, which is a no-code app builder that allows you to build web apps fairly easily. There's still definitely a learning curve, so if you've never used Bubble before, you're going to want to learn how to use Bubble. There's a lot of places online to learn Bubble. You can check out Nocode MBA for our Bubble course or our AI app course, where we teach you how to build AI apps using Bubble. But there are a lot of resources online to learn how to do this. I like Bubble because it integrates the database and the front end and the back end all together with the logic. So it's one tool that allows you to build everything together. If you want to use a tool like Flutter Flow or WeWeb is another example, you can do that as well. Those I find have a little bit of a steeper learning curve, and they also require you to bring your own database. So you'd have to connect to something like Xano or Supabase to actually have the database in the backend. So that's something that you want to consider when deciding which no-code tool you want to use for your app. Next, you want to think about how are you going to build the AI features into your app. So you're going to do this with AI integrations through the API. So what an API is it allows you to connect your application with the services from another application. In our case, if we were going to use OpenAI's API, for example, we would connect to OpenAI through the Bubble API connector, and then we would be able to add functionality like text generation or image generation directly into our app. There are other AI APIs that you could look at as well, such as Google's Gemini API and many others that you can use. But OpenAI is the most common and a really easy one to get started with. And finally, you're going to want to connect payment. I typically recommend Stripe. Stripe has a really great API to add their payment services into your app so you can collect payments and charge people for the services that you're providing. Another no-code tool that I recommend in this stack is Zapier or Make.com, and I really like those for internal workflows. They allow you to move data around, trigger actions, and essentially automate manual internal tasks that otherwise you would have to do on your own. So here's an AI app idea. Let's imagine a tool that uses AI to streamline expense reports for frequent travelers. Here's a potential no-code tool stack that you could use for this idea. First, you could use Webflow to showcase the benefits and have people browse the features before they actually sign up for your app. You could use Bubble to build the app where users are uploading receipts and things like that they have for their expenses. You could use OpenAI to analyze those receipts using their Vision API and then return that data in a format that you can use in your database. And then you could use Stripe to handle payments and set up a subscription model for this app. So that's just a high-level overview of the tools that I would use for an app idea like that. So a quick bonus on AI marketing. Getting customers could be an entirely new video, but I just wanted to share a quick bonus tip on something that I've found really useful lately when I'm doing marketing. A lot of you have probably already used ChatGPT, but there's a new competitor to ChatGPT that I've been finding really useful lately. It's Google's Gemini Advanced model. So if you go to Google, you should be able to search this and find this model to use. I've been finding it much better for writing marketing copy lately than ChatGPT. I'd recommend using Gemini as your marketing assistant and seeing how you like it compared to using other tools like ChatGPT. So this is just the start. The best way to learn is by doing. If you want step-by-step instructions on how to build an AI app using Bubble, OpenAI, Stable Diffusion, and other tools as well, and build real-world projects such as a Facebook ad generator, a ChatGPT clone, and other types of apps, check out the link in the description to go to Nocode MBA's Building Apps with AI course. I hope that you found this helpful. Leave a comment below if you have any questions at all, and be sure to subscribe to our channel to get all of our future content right here. I'll see you in the next video.